Okay, now let's head straight to showbiz and to the family dispute. A Gambian movie produced by Gamstars Movie Production, the motion picture addresses societal issues in our communities, delving into complex and often hostile world of domestic structures. Now, the director of the family dispute, Modou Cham, is here with us to tell us more. Good morning, Modou Cham, and welcome to the AM show.
Good morning, Bye Ibrahim. Good morning, Aisatu. Good morning to the viewers out there. It is a great pleasure and honor to be here.
Thank you. Okay, now let's start with the movie actually itself. Or let's start with Gamstar's production. How long have you been there?
Okay, like Gamstar was established in 2012, but like Gamstar Movie Production is a Gambian entertainment group, you know, aimed at promoting and encouraging cultural values through creativity, and also to bring young people together for them to showcase their talent. We started in 2012 with 5 member committees. Yeah.
Okay, great. Now, a trailer of your latest movie, Family Dispute, is out. That's something interesting title, obviously. Now, can you please tell us more about the title? How did you actually choose the title, Family Dispute, to actually, you know, stand out for the movie itself?
Okay, like as a director and the writer as well.
Oh, you're the director and the writer?
Yes,
wow,
I am
we have
the
a
writer.
Gambian Tyler Perry.
Yes, I come to think of this like my first movie, which was The Great Big Tree Kingdom. When I premiered that film, so many people were telling me that I have to put this into Gambian content to make sure that Gambian itself see themselves in the movie. And that was the reason why I came with this story that is Family Dispute. And by doing so, when you watch the film, you will see that we talk about things affecting families. Like we have been seeing so many families, demarcations of family members. Because of what? Well, sometimes well, because of misunderstanding among themselves. So you will see we bring those contents into reality, into motion pictures, to tell people what is happening and what we can do to make sure that we solve those problems. That is the main reason why I try to shoot this film called Family Dispute.
Wow. Well, that's quite interesting. How do you see the movie industry in the Gambia? We are still trailing behind Nollywood and most industries in the sub-region. What will it take to inspire a major idea?
Anyway, I would love to talk about that because I have started films in 2010 and now that is decade now, 10 years. So I am not new in the game. But like there's something that is disturbing us as Gambians. Though the filmmakers are trying, they're doing their efforts to make sure that people love what they're doing. But like when you see the support is lacking
from
the government itself. Just look, the First Republic, Second Republic, up to this Republic. How much did they have the filmmakers, the Gambian filmmakers in the Gambia? It's minimum or less or nothing actually. Because I wrote 2 pieces. One piece was the productive the productive sector of our economic, which I dealt with about filmmaking in the Gambia. You will see during the Jame era, he normally called for Nigerian filmmakers who will just come and grace his occasion, one day occasion or whatsoever, and he will give them big amount of money for them to go. Why not here? We were trying our best. Nothing was given to us. The National Center for Arts and Culture is here. What are they doing for the filmmakers? Tell us. You as a presenter, did you ever attended a big filmmaking event which is produced or implemented by the government or NCSC? We are not seeing that. And as filmmakers as well, we have to come together to make sure that we bring our ideas together.
Well, I think this is something that I've observed. Like, in most cases, most of those that are supposed to promote these movies are the same people producing themselves at some point. So at the end of the day, instead of getting somebody to promote yours, the person will produce and promote his or her. So at the end of the day, things will remain stagnant at some point, and there is no one to produce or promote somebody else's work.
That's very good. I like. If you look at my Great Big Tree Kingdom in 2015, I spent almost about $200,000 in that movie. If you check the movie, you will see. But like after the premiere, I get nothing less than $25,000.
Wow.
But I have to come back because of passion. Now this movie, I am not the one who produced this movie, it's my wife itself. She's an actress as well, but a producer as well. Because we don't have people who will come to our aid, assist us onto what we are doing. We have the talent, we want to showcase the talent, but we need people.
What I think we also need is the market. Because the market is what generates the income, the market is what generates the sustainability of the whole industry. For example, the DW documentary on the Nigerian movie film in the Nigerian film industry. It tells you how the Nigerian film industry actually started from selling, you know, the CDs within the markets. You understand? To actually evolving to having digital platforms like Netflix, but it has our own version of Netflix. I forgot the name, but it has its own version. So what's the main thing that actually drove that Nigerian market to actually, you know, thrive was that they have a market, they have spenders. Nigerians believed in their own films. Nigerians watched their own films. Nigerians stopped watching the films of James Bond and everything where they can do all of these miraculous stuff like that. They watch films that actually depict their lifestyle, that depict their stories, their culture.
That is actually taking me to something. Like there was this
what
time,
Nigeria was pre-colonial times.
Yeah, there is this time that tells me actually, he was even part of the training when we were doing the handing over or the certification for the trainees and all of that. So one of our coordinators just told us, in order to make things work, we have to produce movies that show our own culture and not that of others. So because it is within the country, it is we that understand our culture. Let's also try to showcase what we have as a culture. As a country. Yesterday I watched one movie on Netflix, Citation. It's a Nigerian movie. It contains some part of Senegal as well. Everything about the movie says
Is your
something.
movie in, most of your movies, are they done in the local language or in English?
I mean, I started with local languages. And one of our local language film was nominated Special Movie Award in 2017. But like later on, I came to the English movies. Oh, yes.
So now most of your movies are done in English?
Yes, in English now.
To fit an international market?
But yes, as well. But like I have also signed a contract with Paradise TV for one of my series film which is called Tolof Tolof, coming soon as well. But like I have to mix. I have to target both.
Exactly. Because that's what I see Senegalese movie production actually doing. In their movies, it will depict that proper Senegalese lifestyle, culture. They speak Wolof, you understand? But they'll sprinkle, I'll say sprinkle, a little bit of French. Because, you know, Senegalese movies, well, the movies I see there, they are being played on TFM and things like that. But go on YouTube and you see their numbers. They make 1.5 million views in a day. A day. 1.5, not even music videos make that kind of numbers.
Yeah,
you understand?
Because of the type of movies that, and so then these are eye-catching, and these are things that actually affect us. It relates to you when actually you watch.
They are actually taking your customers. Most of us Gambians who were supposed to be watching your movies are watching the Senegalese movies.
Yeah.
So now what's the problem?
You know, for that, there's a big problem in it. When you look at Senegal, their films, they have big supports. For example, look at TFM. The film that is playing there, you will have about 13 sponsors. Now, those sponsors, if they pay you, you can use that to responsible of your production or whatsoever.
Yeah, buy better cameras and stuff like that.
For us, sometimes it's the director himself who will remove money. Director who is working, who is receiving only 5,000. Where can that director get $200,000 or so to produce a big series film? It's a big problem.
Yeah.
That's the reason why most of our films, we don't have qualities. Because I would just go to somebody, or whatsoever, I tell you, come and shoot my film. And it's not his profession. He's not doing film. But like, because it's very cheap that I can afford, so I have to call him. And next minute, he will not give you what you want. And you will not have qualities. And when people watch, they will say, oh. But me, I don't do that. What I do is, I take big money, I give it to you, I pay you, we go on set, I direct you. Because I am the director. I even direct my shots. This is what I want, give me this. But thank God that I have a very wonderful, talented young man, DOP, which is Modou. He's a very creative somebody. to be honest.
I guess what we need at this point is going, like all these people engaged in movie production to come as a group and sit as a whole and go back to the drawing board and see where the loopholes are and then move forward from that. That is.
What more stories do you want to tell in movie production?
Like the stories that I want to tell.
Yeah, what more stories? What other type of movies would you want to make and tell stories in it, obviously? Because a movie is a story anyway.
Anyway, I was advised by several people that it is good for me to take the Gambian content, like showcasing our culture as well, and also the daily happenings in our environments, which is very, very important. Like if we want Gambians to watch our film, we can localize it as well, and it can go international as well, just to promote what we have in Gambia here, especially our culture. My next movie will be Bad Companion. Bad Companion is about relationship, love. Like you have your wife, I have to betray you and take your wife. And
Hey!
best friend.
World War II.
And then from there we'll go to the village films as well. Yeah.
Wow, wonderful. Okay, well, we wish you the very best. Now, are you working on another film project right now?
Yes, right now we are reshooting the Sentiment.
The Sentiment.
The movie titled The Sentiment.
I like your titles, you know.
Yes, The Sentiment. I'm a writer as well. So yes, we are working on that. Very soon it will be out. We want the day of our premiere of The Family Dispute. We'll play the trailer of The Sentiment as well. Very soon. Yeah.
Great.
Okay, thank you so much, Pam.
Thank you so much, Modou Cham. We wish you the very, very, very best. We wish the government comes to your aid. We wish the sponsors, everybody, the private sector actually comes to your aid and fund your movies so you can do better production, you know, and you know, Gambians start watching inwards. That's how we're listening inwards to our music. Everybody's watching Gambian music. Open mic are making big numbers. The movie industry has to do that too. But it's up to them to produce proper content. As much as we need sponsors, we need the government and everything. Yes, I believe that. But I believe too that it depends on your content, what you serve the people, if they can watch it and love it.
But like the government have to help us. They have to come. Like for example, we work with some Senegalese, like Dakar Coup festivals. Those people, they used to organize a very big festivals whereby they bring people from different backgrounds to come. Why not Gambia here? Let them try to have something like that. A one-week festivals. We have trainings. We have everything. Screening. I think that will help us. In terms of marketing as well, in Nigeria, before their movies would go to Netflix or whatsoever, they ban all foreign movies, all pirate. Yes, only local movies will be selling in the markets and will be played in the TVs. Why not Gambia here? People are not watching our movies because Nigerian movies are dominated in the town. Let them stop those foreign movies and introduce our own movies in the market and see what will happen. 2 years, they will get used to our movies.
Yeah.
Like some of the people who are sitting home, they don't even know that Gambians are producing film because they never watch it. Why? Because we don't have that exposure. We need that environment, that enabling environment.
That's very true. Thank you very much, Modou Cham. It's an honor to actually have you here on the AM show. We wish you for the very best in your career as a director. We wish you make it to Hollywood, Nollywood, and all of these big films. Even the Indian film, Bollywood. Yeah, even to Bollywood.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. We'll go for a short break now, and when we return, the AM show continues with some more entertainment.
Tease me, tease me, tease me.